Our top story this morning, Washington's ambassador to the UN says the United States is ready to broaden its sanctions on North Korea, but also hinted dialogue is possible if the regime stops its nuclear development and missile testing. Nikki Haley's remarks came as she entered a closed-door session of the UN Security Council, which was called by the US and Japan to discuss North Korea's latest missile test. Joonhee starts us off.
Speaking to reporters ahead of an emergency UN Security Council meeting on Tuesday, UN Ambassador Nikki Haley said the U.S. was open to the possibility of direct talks with North Korea. However, she was quick to point out North Korea had to refrain from conducting any further nuclear or ballistic missile tests before any dialogue can take place.
We are willing to talk, but not until we see a total stop of the nuclear process and of any tests there.
Despite the conciliatory tone, Haley remained firm in voicing the need to broaden UN sanctions on North Korea. She warned the U.S. would impose punitive measures not only on Pyongyang, but also third country entities providing aid to the regime.
And I will tell you that if you are a country that is supplying or supporting North Korea, we will call you out on it. We will make sure that everyone knows who you are, and we will target those sanctions towards you as well.
Shortly after those remarks, Haley entered an emergency meeting of the UN Security Council, which was called in response to North Korea's missile test on Sunday. On Monday, all 15 members of the Council, including China, released a unanimous statement that condemned Pyongyang for its latest provocation. In the statement, the Security Council demanded North Korea conduct no further nuclear and ballistic missile tests. It also urged UN member states to more tightly enforce existing sanctions on the North. The regime in Pyongyang is already subject to 6 UN sanction resolutions aimed at cutting off revenue and the acquisition of technology that could aid its nuclear and missile programs. Joonhee, Arirang News.